Hello my lovelies, TigerLily here, and I just want to give you an update on as to why I did vlog and then nothing for 3 days. And the reason being, you'll actually get to see the videos from in a minute. We went to the Johnson Space Center and Kemah Boardwalk on Monday, I think it was, and then, or no, Sunday it was. Saturday and Monday I was just kind of like out of it and didn't feel very good and trying to help my boyfriend pack because he's in Florida right now, so all that fun stuff. Anyway, so yeah, that was a really fun trip. I had so much fun on that trip, and it was like a last minute thing. We didn't know we were gonna do it, and then we ended up going, so it was great. But yeah, I even have the little map thing here. I'll open it up so you guys can see that. Of the Space Center. It was so much fun. And we actually got to go inside one of the shuttles. They actually had it outside and you could walk through, and I'll show you some of the videos for those in a minute. But you could go, you went up like 3 stories I think it was, and then you could go in the top of the shuttle, and then you could go underneath in the shuttle, and then you could go in the plane underneath, which was like, had all the seats ripped out and everything, and they made it like a spacey museum inside the plane. It was really cool. And my boyfriend, he's one of those people who, when you take him somewhere, he likes to wander. Which, it's fine until you can't see him anymore. Then it's not so fine. But we were constantly just going, Young, get back over here! Young, get back over here! It was great. And the reason I say we is because it was me, Young's brother Jin, and his fiancee Brittany. So, you know. We've spent a lot of time with them in the last 2 weeks. It's okay. But anyway, I will let you guys go ahead and take a look at the videos, and you can see all of the stuff that we saw that I thought was fun anyway. I can't really show you any of like the presentations or the shows because they wouldn't let us record or take pictures, but I can at least show you like all the stuff they had in the museum and the stuff that we did and had fun with. So you guys can go ahead and take a look at those, and I will see you at the end of the video. Bye!
all the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven send. We need tonight. I run away.
fun little day-long excursion that I had trouble walking properly the next day. We didn't really stop to do a whole lot, like to sit down or anything. So the next day, my knees were a little bit sore, but it wasn't too bad. Like, I could still get up and walk around the house. I was just a little bit slower. But we actually, I think there's a video or two in the arcade that we went to, and I swear to God, I don't know how Young does this, but he ended up getting 4 of these little duckies out of the claw machine. This one was mine because it's a little tiger ducky and it's adorable. And then this one was Young's and it's like covered, and it looks like it's covered in paint. So yeah, we picked those, and then Jen got the surfer one and Brittany got, crap, I can't remember what hers was. I don't know. A chicken, that's what it was. It was a duck that looked like a chicken. I'm not kidding. Like, it seriously looked like a chicken. Like, it was brown all over like the chest, like here where the stripes are, it was brown for like a chicken, and the head was like yellow instead of orange. The beak was still the same, but everything else was a different color, so yeah. But yeah, that was our fun little Sunday trip, and it wasn't too hot outside. I mean, if you were standing like in direct sunlight, it was a bit hot, but we were mostly inside, and inside the building is actually really, really cold. So we were shivering a little bit during some of the shows, but it wasn't too bad actually. It was manageable cold. It wasn't like freezing, but it was manageable cold. So yeah. And Kemah Boardwalk was really neat. Brittany was telling me that at night they have like all these lights like strung across the top, and it's all lit up, and they have like shows and stuff. And I really want to go back at night to see what it looks like. And we went to the coolest restaurant. If any of you have ever been to Houston or you know of this restaurant, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's called Aquarium. And you actually, when you walk in, the restaurant's upstairs, and as you're walking up the stairs, there's literally a giant tube aquarium tank in the center of the staircase. It's like a spiral stairs. And when you get up to the top, there's like 3 or 4 other humongous tanks inside this restaurant, full of different kinds of fish. And there's one downstairs that has shark in it, and there was a stingray that Young thought looked really derpy. I think stingray faces look cute, but he said it looked derpy. So, whatever. We're not gonna listen to what he says. Anyway, the one that I really liked is they said it was our server said it was the most expensive tank in the restaurant, and it was like a living reef. It had like a bunch of different real live coral reef plants. It had a bunch of blue tang, it had a bunch of clownfish, it had, I can't remember what the name of the fish is, but if you've seen Finding Nemo, it's the yellow fish that yells bubbles all the time. They had a bunch of those. And then there was this little purple one, like this big. I'm not even kidding. It was like 2 inches long, and it was the cutest little fish I've ever seen in my life, and I wanted to cup it in my hands and stroke its little back because it was adorable, and I wanted to pet it. I know you can't take fish out of the tank, but I wanted to like cup it in my hands inside the tank and just pet the top. And then they had these piranhas that were in there, and I'm terrified of like aquatic life that can eat me. But these piranhas looked really cool. They were black like all on the top, but underneath on their bellies they were like gold and sparkly. And I was like, what the hell kind of piranhas are these? I didn't know what they were. But they were really cool looking. But yeah, that was a really, really cool restaurant. So if you are ever anywhere and you see a big like restaurant sign and it should be in blue letters and it'll say aquarium, you need to check it out. It's a little on the pricey side, but it's so worth it. It is the coolest experience. It's a really cool restaurant experience. So you guys definitely need to check that out. So anyway, that was our fun little weekend trip, and I am sorry about the lack of videos over the last week and a half. It's not all my fault, okay? Some of that is because of the hurricane, and the other is because I was trying to get back into, you know, life around here. I finally unpacked all the clothes and everything from, you know, back there on the couch. I had both suitcases out, and then as soon as I unpacked one suitcase, I had to fill it back up with all of Young's work stuff so that he could go to this work conference in Florida. So that was, yeah. Anyway, so we're sort of back to normal now, and then apparently we're going on vacation, like a mini vacation next weekend for another work thing. I don't even know. I don't know where I'm going most of the time. I just don't. I just don't. So you probably won't get any videos from me that weekend, but as soon as I'm back, you guys will get more gaming videos. I may go ahead and post like 2 videos like Thursday and Friday or whatever leading up to it, so that way, you know, it kind of makes up for me not being here to do normal videos. So anyway, if you guys liked this video and liked our little day out, hit the like button down below and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of the adventure-y kind of stuff that we go on, and check out my gaming content. If you want to check that out, you can click down at my link below, and I have, I think, like 5 or 6 at least playlists of different video games. And I'm getting ready to start West of Loathing, which I'm really excited about. I saw Markiplier play it, and it looks so much fun. So I'm like, you know what? I'm buying the game. I'm playing this damn game because it looks awesome and it's hilarious. So we're going to play West of Loathing next, I think. So I also have another Lego game ready for you guys. So check that out when it comes out in probably about a week. So, and for the question of the day, what was your guys' favorite thing that I showed you in the video? Let me know down in the comment section below. And that being said, this is TigerLily. Until next time, my lovelies. Bye!